Now at 6:30, inflation is running rampant, impacting Americans at the grocery store and at the gas pump.
But now we're getting a more detailed look at the direct impact we're seeing on Oregonians. Fox 12's Stephanie Domerot gives us a look at the latest forecast from the Oregon Office of Economic Analysis.
The forecast shows how our local economy is doing amid the high inflation rates and in post-pandemic recovery. There was some seemingly good news. The total number of Americans collecting unemployment benefits is now at a 53-year low. 218,000 people across the country filed for unemployment claims last week. And this comes as Oregon's unemployment rate just reached its lowest level in 2 years, at just 3.7% in April. But those low unemployment numbers don't mean a total bounce back for our economy. The forecast from the Oregon Office of Economic Analysis shows while Oregon's employment rate is back up to pre-pandemic levels, businesses are still struggling to fill open positions. Now, according to the report, there are about 100,000 job openings in Oregon and just 80,000 unemployed Oregonians. Now, according to the office, there are several key factors driving this shortage. First, about 20,000 more Oregonians are now self-employed. Next, 16,000 fewer Oregonians are taking on multiple jobs. And due to pandemic travel restrictions, Oregon has about 55,000 fewer migrant workers. And of course, the great resignation we have been seeing across the country is also adding to Oregon's workers shortage, with about 5,000 more people quitting each month than we saw before the pandemic. And workers and businesses in Oregon are also struggling with a rise in inflation. Now, this is a look at just how wages are supposed to increase. The gray line here is showing Oregon's wages before inflation. You can see that's up 17% in the last 2 years. But when adjusted for inflation, this blue line here, Oregonians actually saw a much smaller increase of just 5% in their wages. And economists say that increase is actually dropping, having already dropped 3% in just the last year. So that means 80% of workers have actually had their wages drop when adjusted for inflation. Now, for a full look at this report, just visit our website. That's kptv.com. In studio, Stephanie Domerot, Fox 12 Oregon.